And he says this perfectly here because he hits on the money.
I don't understand why there are people that are seeking negativity about a property that is inherently about bringing good to people. There are people that are attached to prior interpretations of this character that are looking for negativity, that it could be the best shot in the world and it wouldn't matter. We're so aggressively seeking negativity that even something cool, to me, is already at a deficit before it's even shown. People are just like, how do we attack it? And I don't see any reason to not see movies as magic and comics as magic.
I give a lot of credit to Coy for going out there and saying this. Now, this is not his words. These are my words. They themselves literally have an issue. They have some sort of issue that they need to deal with. It isn't James Gunn or the studio's fault that they have an issue with this movie. It's they themselves who have an issue. And they can't get past that issue, whether it's because they can't move on, because they have this inability to learn how to be open-minded or move on. But whatever it is, they are the problem. It's not the studio. It's not James Gunn or the artist or the filmmaker. Film is subjective. Coy understands that. I understand that. A lot of you understand that. Film is subjective. But there are those of you out there, there are some people out there that no matter what, you have no intention of giving this movie a fair chance because of an unhealthy connection to a past iteration and director. And that is kind of what Coy is saying here. And you can get mad about it all you want, but it is the truth. 100% the truth. And I give credit to Coy for saying it because it needs to be said. Now, he said it in a nicer way than I just did. Absolutely. But it is the truth. When you have people out there who are just going to rag on a movie because it's not my Superman, and not Henry Cavill, and not Zack Snyder. When you have people doing that, that's when there's an issue. When you're not going to give it a fair shake immediately because it's not Henry Cavill, because it's not Zack Snyder, because it's not the people you want it to be, well, you're the problem. 100%, you are the problem. Full stop. And that's what he's explaining here. And I think people don't quite understand that. That's an important thing for those people to realize. Because it's not James Gunn, it's not the studio, it's not David Cornsweet, it's not Rachel Brosnahan's fault. Because they're doing a job. They're hired to do something. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Because you can't accept that, that's not on them. Because you have an unhealthy obsession with something else, that's on you. Now, if you have an opinion on the movie, if you think his eyes are wonky, I don't like it, or I don't like the way David Cornsweet portrays Superman, or I'm not a fan of how James Gunn is a director. If you have legitimate opinions and reasons for not wanting to watch the movie or see the movie, absolutely, that's understandable. And you can make a valid argument. That's fine. But it is not a valid argument. And it's ridiculous if you're just going to spread hate and negativity because it's not my Superman, it's not Henry Cavill. It's James Gunn's fault. James Gunn, not Zack Snyder. That's a problem. That's a problem, and it needs to be, you need to be shut down for it. Plain and simple. Let me know your thoughts.